your business plan. After you have a clear vision in your mind, it is time to make that vision come to life. You need to know how you are going to get things started while having a long-term goal in place. You need to have one step in place and how and who will be responsible for accomplishing this goal, and then step two and so forth. Each one of these steps needs to be leading to the final goal or destination of your business voyage. So how do you do this? First, let's see what a business goal really is. Setting goals. What is a business goal? Clearly describes actions to be taken or tasks to be accomplished. Describes a desired future condition towards which efforts are directed. Without a goal, you will find yourself accomplishing very little. They are your goals, and you need to design them to fit you and your business. The first purpose is to establish a measure or a way to evaluate the success of your business. You must be able to track it and see that it is aligned with your success. The second purpose is to set different priorities for all involved. You need to decide who will be accountable for the accomplishments of each goal that you set. For example, let's say you are setting your goals for your next project. You have partnered up to do a joint venture project. You will need to decide who will be responsible for each aspect of the project. Who will write the ebook, who will do the videos, who is going to make sure that the copy gets done, and so forth. As the owner and manager of your business, you need to set goals to help keep you focused on the success of your business. There are so many things that will keep you distracted. You need to have a system set in place to help you keep away from all the distractive activities that will do nothing except keep you from doing the things that you need to do. Without a goal, you will find yourself accomplishing very little. Common characteristics of a business goal. Your business goals come from your mission statement. Your mission statement is nothing more than what you plan to accomplish. Your goals are how you plan to accomplish them. Your business goals need to be challenging. You need to set goals that will require some effort to reach. Don't make them so challenging that they are not obtainable, because that will lead to failure. You need to challenge everyone that is involved and responsible for its achievement. Your business goals need to say what is going to be done. It needs to be task-oriented. A business goal must state what is to be accomplished as clearly as possible. Effective goals use action-oriented words like how. For example, how we will implement this plan, how we will establish our advertising is working, how we will make sure that the product is the right product for our market, etc. Your business goals need to be short-term. Today, business moves so much faster with the use of the internet. Things are changing at internet speed. So we need to have goals that have shorter time frames. Most of them should be a year or less from now. Never make up a set of goals and then forget about them. You need to be constantly reevaluating your goals. Take a look at what goals you have accomplished and then set new goals for you to strive to meet. Your goal needs to be very specific. You must state exactly what is required from each one that is involved. If the goal you will set will lead you to a six-figure business in 1 year, then you clearly need to say, if we follow this goal, we will be a six-figure business in 1 year. If we clearly define our goals, it will be much easier for everyone, or even just yourself if you are the only one involved, to understand and achieve. You will also be able to measure the amount of success that you've had. It will help you to always see if you are still on track with where you are heading. Examples of goals. Create an online internet marketing business that will deliver high-quality products to my customer. Find the products that my customers want to buy. Create a website for my product that my customers can easily find. Make it a pleasurable experience once they land on my site. Create a good relationship with my list of subscribers that have chosen to opt in so that they become responsive buying customers. Put in a management structure and work with joint venture partners to accomplish my goals more efficiently and profitably. What's missing? Now that you know what a business goal is, you need to write out your business goal. How to write business goals. Writing your business goal should not be something that is complicated. Your business goals should be pretty straightforward. You will use some of the information from your mission statement. Your business goal is nothing more than making a list of things that you will need to happen that will help you ensure that your mission is becoming a reality. Remember, one of the characteristics of your goal is task-oriented. Make sure that you focus on these characteristics. In just one sentence or two, describe how each will be accomplished. Make sure that they are very specific and make sure that you add some challenge. You may think that writing goals is a bit much to really get into because you are never really planning on expanding or even hiring employees. Well, even if you are never planning on having a partner or employees, It is essential to form a business mission statement and set your goals. Naming your business. I know it doesn't sound like it should take too much time to just slap a name on your business and go with it. Why should you have a business name? If for nothing else, it will give you self-gratification. Have you ever dreamed of owning your own business and thinking of what it would be called? Now is your opportunity to make that dream come true. What does my business name mean? Start by deciding what you want your name to communicate. To be most effective, your company name should reinforce the key elements of your business. Does your name really have to be meaningful? My answer to this is yes. You do not want to spend an unlimited amount of time explaining your business name to everyone that hears it. You want your name to communicate to your consumers what your business is all about. Be careful not to name your business a name that will limit your niche or geographic location. Your name needs to allow for growth. If you have any desire to grow or expand your business as you go, you do not want your name to be specific niche oriented. If you wanted to start up a gardening business and you wanted to grow into landscaping in the future, you would not want to have a business name like Lorraine's Petunias. Without a lot of thought, you might come up with Lorraine's Outdoor Garden Center. Now I know you can be a little more creative than what I just did there, but you can see where one limits your business to selling petunias or maybe expanding into annual flowers. But would you expect a name like that to have vegetable plants or even landscape products? Make sure that your name does not limit you to a specific niche unless you know for sure that you're never going to go any further. Make sure that it does not limit you to a specific geographical location. We wouldn't want to add Michigan into Lorraine's Outdoor Garden Center because that would limit to whom would actually pay a visit to your site. That would be especially true if you're online. If you only want to sell to a specific location, then by all means, use your town or state or even your country in your business name. Would you click on my link if it took you to Michigan Internet Marketing Services? Well, you might if you were in Michigan, but my business reaches worldwide and I just put a limit on who I might reach with my online business. Make your name easy for people to remember and pronounce. Make it easy to spell, especially for people doing searches online for your business. You don't want them to end up with someone else's site. Make sure your name fits your objectives. Make sure that your name describes your company that you have in mind. Make sure that you like your business name. And make sure that your name is not a name that is already in use. Secure your domain name. Once you come up with a name, you may go through the disappointment of discovering that someone else has already beat you to it. This is especially true in the .com market today. There are over 50 million .com names registered, and it is getting hard to get that special name that you desire. But don't let it get you down. Keep going, and you will find that special name. To find out if your name is available, you can use places like Namecheap.com or GoDaddy.com. This can help you to find out if there are other businesses using your chosen name already, or similar names that are close to the name that you have chosen that could be associated with your name. Sites like that can also help you narrow down your choices. They will also give you alternatives to the name you have chosen if it is already taken. If you can't have your top choice of a business name as a .com, you might want to consider alternate spellings, choices, or other top domains, in other words, .net or .us. First, head over to GoDaddy and enter a new name into the appropriate search box. Let's say that your business is going to be selling resale rights products. You decide you want to be recognized as the boss of the resale market. So we type in the name such as Resale Boss and click search. To your frustration, you may find that the ultimate name that you have chosen has already been taken. So what do we do now? My suggestion would be to come up with a different name other than possibly finding a name that is closely related to another name of a business that may not have a good reputation. This is all I am really going to go into about finding your perfect name for your new business. Once your decision is made, start building your enthusiasm for the new name immediately. Your name is your first step towards building a strong company identity, one that should last you as long as you're in business. Maybe you are not looking at yourself as a business. Can I just say, please start? One very important part of naming your business is knowing what you are going to be selling. So in the next section, we're going to figure out how you will successfully navigate your business into finding a hot targeted market. Before we go further in this course, I can bet that you may already be sensing some self-doubt and frustration. Maybe you have stopped at some point and tried to write your goals, or trying to find a great domain name for your business or product and you were not met with success. First of all, I beg to differ with you slightly if you feel you were not met with success, even if it seems that you didn't get the results you're looking for. You tried. Now, if you have not ever tried anything at all for whatever reason, I want you to take notice at how far you are along in this course already, even without even giving anything a try. Just saying. Willingness to invest time and effort. If you are already reaching a point of frustration, let me tell you right now that one quality one must possess or develop is a willingness to invest time and effort, even if the direct results do not seem all that apparent. What if the next promotion I do doesn't do any better? I guess it must be time to quit then, right? No. Although several months may pass without any good news, it is important for one who wants success to hold on and continue to move forward. You must have this quality for success. It is this quality which will save you from giving up after investing a lot of yourself in the business. I have to be willing to invest the same quality time in the next promotion or project that I did with the one that didn't do so well for me. If something didn't work like you thought it should, then invest some time trying to figure it out. And before you say, "Oh, I can't," let me say that yes, you can. You have a whole internet full of information at your disposal right now. If you have not been given the information you need yet, what is keeping you from going to that search bar and typing in your problem and looking for self-help videos on places like YouTube or ehow.com? Whatever it takes is what needs to be done to get the answers that you need. Don't dwell on the failures very long. Yes, it is good if we can figure out why something failed so we can correct the things, but you may never ever really know what it was. You might even do the exact same thing again and it will work. I think at this point, before we go any further, it's a good time to check your mindset and to make sure that we have no problems as we continue. Now, you might be saying to me right now that your mindset is perfectly fine. You're excited, motivated, energized, and ready to get going. Well, that may be the case, and feel free to skip the next chapter in this course if you feel you are not experiencing any problem whatsoever with your mindset. Just know that you can come back to this chapter at any time. After all, if something is not positioned in the mind at a proper time, it will make no sense and it will not be of any value to you. We'll talk about positioning in a different chapter. I remember feeling that I had nothing to learn or change about my mindset. Every time my coach would say something about it, I would just look at him like he was all crazy. What was all of this mindset stuff anyways? I was someone that never really backed down from a challenge and had everything under control. I could do anything I set my mind to doing, or at least so I thought. It grew very apparent that as my coach and I furthered in my training, that I had some problems that were coming from things that I had been taught and that were deeply ingrained inside of me that I had no idea I had problems that were holding me back for years. It was time for a change. I wish I could say the changes were easy and they all came at once, but that wasn't the case. It was a process that took place over time, and I honestly can say that I'm not finished yet. Maybe it is time to make some changes in your life and mindset as well. If you're willing to keep going like I'm sure you are, then let's take a look and see just what we can discover about ourselves.